Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, I need you to punch that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. Guys, up on the screen, we have our wonderful Patreon subscribers, AJ, Brett Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Leslie Nielsen, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, The Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, Maryland, Crypto, Boost, Wayne, Brady Adams, Feruz, Den, Joel Jimenez, Kyle, Bachi, Crypto, SVET.si, Eric Para, Dig the Voice, and Daniel Aid. Thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Taking a look at VeChain stats here, guys. Yesterday, we burned about 8 million VITRO, and today we're burning a modest 6.3 million. Not really too much to talk about. Now, looking at the title of this video, I'm going to do the first price prediction ever on VeChain for 2021. I don't like to typically do these price predictions too often because a lot of the times I'm wrong. But, you know, you have to give the people what they want, and apparently that's what they want. So, taking a look at the chart here, guys, you know, we are up almost 500% on the year. Absolutely insane. Things have gone crazy. If you bought down here, you're very, very happy. If you bought up here, you're very, very angry. And if you bought in this area, you are okay. So, you know, there's a lot that needs to happen for VeChain to get to that illustrious dollar. That's what we want. We want VeChain to rocket up just like, you know, XRP did in the late bull run. Now, can that happen? Yes. Will it happen? Maybe. You know, I truly do believe that VeChain is a extremely undervalued coin. I do believe that with all the partnerships, everything that they've done, they actually have a working product, unlike the majority of these cryptos out here that don't have working products, and some cryptos in the top 10 that even should not even be there, and they're clear scams. We're not going to mention any right now, but we have VeChain here. Actually, you can see activity on the blockchain. We have major partnerships such as Walmart of China, PwC, DMVGL, BMW, Bayer, amongst others, Bluegate. Once all these partnerships get locked in on the blockchain after Proof of Authority 2.0 comes out, then we should really see some major price action. Another thing too, guys, we are not decoupled from Bitcoin. Okay, so a lot of this price action has to do with what Bitcoin is doing. Since Bitcoin hit all-time highs, now VeChain is hitting all-time highs. And we need to still rely on Bitcoin to be the barometer for the market as a whole. So, what is my price prediction for 2021? I truly do believe that, you know, in 2021, a lot of regulatory clarity will happen. We have a new administration that's a little bit less hostile. I don't want to say, you know, extremely less hostile. I mean, Joe Biden is still a corporatist, and he's still going to do exactly what the corporations tell him to do. But, you know, we can still have a conversation with China, and hopefully, you know, the hostilities toward China can die down over the 2021. Now, obviously, VeChain's not a Chinese company, but they still have that stigma. Why am I bringing this up? Because in order for us to really rocket and go to where we really want to go, $1, $2, all the way up to that illustrious $18 VeChain, you know, we're going to need a Coinbase listing. Now, obviously, if we do get listed on Coinbase, I don't expect VeChain to go to $1, you know, that day. But it still will set off a catalyst that will make VeChain extremely bullish. And not only that, you'll be able to finally dollar cost average in. Normies, regular normal people will be able to dollar cost average in each and every week, buy a little bit of VeChain here and there. And I truly do believe that will be the catalyst that sets us off. So Coinbase has released the Rosetta program. Coinbase has already allowed crypto custody for VeChain. All we need now is a listing. If that listing occurs, I predict that the VeChain price should be 10 cents. 10 cents within the next 6 months, hopefully. Now, obviously, that's huge from where we are now. We're currently at 3 cents. So from 3 cents to 10 cents, that's quite a major bump up. It's not $1. I think it'll take a little bit longer than that to get to $1. I think for VeChain to get to $1, we're going to need Bitcoin to be almost at 100K. We're going to need Ethereum to be almost at, 15K. We're going to need some crazy, super bullish, extremely bullish movements in the broader Bitcoin market in order for us to push ourselves up to that, because that's when mass FOMO will occur. And with the mass FOMO occurring, hopefully VeChain being put on Coinbase, that will spur an amazing bull run, kind of like the XRP bull run that we've seen in late 2017. So my price prediction is 10 cents. BitBoy Crypto, I don't know if you follow him. He suggests that the total crypto bull run, we're currently in the bull run right now, that's what he's saying. And he hasn't been wrong, this whole time. So, can he be wrong? Yes, but he has not been wrong this whole time. He suggests that the bull run is going to last until October of this year. So we have many, many months of growth. We have 8 months of growth. Hopefully, just a couple of days ago, we had a huge partnership sign on Puffbar. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. There's been long speculation that PepsiCo may be the new huge American partnership. There's a lot of connections there. So if we could get a Coinbase listing, if we could get PepsiCo or another large American partnership on board to the VeChain Thor blockchain, POA 2.0 comes out, lessen tensions with China, all these things have to go perfect. Then, and Bitcoin gets to 100K, then I could definitely see $1 VeChain. We all know that VeChain is extremely undervalued and being suppressed. So it's only a matter of time. We're going to get to $1, guys, at some point. But that's my price prediction for 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Finally, you got one out of me. Yay. Now your crypto investment can be validated. Yay. Moving on. All right, so this is some news that came out yesterday. Pretty awesome. VeChain is increasingly gaining traction in the clubhouse rooms, former U.S. congressional candidate says. So this gentleman here, David Goldstein, he's a crypto bull. He's a former United States politician and founder of Goldstein Media. Recently hinted that the crypto community about the increased popularity of VeChain, continued development and successes recorded by the leading enterprise blockchain platform. VeChain is significantly boosting its potential investors. According to David Goldstein, who is a stern XRP enthusiast but increasingly developed interest in the VeChain blockchain project, the digital token VET has been a talking point in the midst of the users of the invite-only social media club app Clubhouse. However, the former politician who was contested for the seat of the U.S. Congress of the Republican Party last year did not state the base of the discussion in relation to VeChain project, VET. But he did tweet, VET has been talked about hard in the Clubhouse rooms. Again, guys, we VeChain is going to be worldwide. People are going to be using it and not even knowing it. We clearly see that now. We clearly see that with the foods that VeChain is tracking. Cold chain, which is already out. We just need some vaccines to be transported using the cold chain, and many, many other use cases, guys. We're at a $55 trillion industry here, and we're picking them off one at a time. So this is good. VeChain is being talked about within the elitist circles. Hopefully, they're coming from a place of embracement and not from a place of fear and prejudice. But that's something that needs to be seen. So a couple of days ago, we talked about Puffbar Cool Clouds is the company that does the Puffbar stuff. Cool Clouds joins Walmart in the list of commercial vendors using sophisticated blockchain verification methods, the VeChain Thor blockchain. This was the huge news that really set VeChain off a couple of days ago. So we know that Puffbar will use VeChain tech in the fight against counterfeit vapes. Blockchain's role in the seal of authenticity could be widely adopted throughout retail in the coming years. And also, Puffbar will accept Bcash and ETH on its website. So, vaping and crypto, you know, the Gen Zs love to do that vaping crap and get popcorn lung. But hey, you know, their popcorn lung and their lung destruction is our benefit. So, you know, it is what it is. Kids are going to be kids. Nicotine addicts are going to be nicotine addicts. Let's just go ahead and track and trace it on the VeChain Thor blockchain, baby. Let's burn that VeTho and let's get this bread. So VeChain is going to be tracking and tracing Puffbars in order to fight counterfeit Puffbars because, you know, there's a lot of the counterfeit vapes. I know in the cannabis industry, especially, thank goodness I'm living in a legal state. But when I wasn't living in a legal state, there would be people that would buy fake cannabis cartridges, and that would really mess them up. You know what I mean? So this is important. And this is going to be a part of the future. Puffbar isn't going anywhere. The government could try to ban it and all that. It's still not going anywhere. You know, people love it too much. People are addicted too much. People will fight. But since it's not going anywhere, hopefully, you know, we could cut down on the fakes and the counterfeiting because it's smoking already is dangerous, but, you know, you're adding fuel to the fire when it's fake. So VeChain, again, stepping in with another use case. The road is clear, you know. So, yeah. And not only that, you know, being able, these little tweeters and little teenagers and stuff with these puff bars, they're going to be sucking on these things, getting their little nicotine high. And then, you know, oh, yeah, let me make sure that my cancer stick is not counterfeit. Let me go ahead and scan it on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Hopefully they do that. And lastly, guys, I want shout out to everybody here. Elon Musk had pointed this out here. Let me go ahead and retweet this. I am donating $100 million towards a prize for the best carbon capture technology. Justin Bennett here replied to Elon Musk, guys. Let's take a look here. This is the digital carbon platform here. The OGs know about it, but if you're new, it's only a 2-minute video. I hope you can hear it. Let's take a look.
The way we live has a direct impact on the Earth's environment. Do you drive a fossil fuel vehicle or an electric one? Do you eat with disposable tableware or reusable? Do you take a taxi to the mall or use a shared bike? Do you carry your groceries with a newly bought plastic bag or bring an environmentally friendly recycled one? Our individual carbon footprints are the sum of every choice we make in our daily lives. Individuals and companies alike are contributing to humanity's global carbon emissions. Few doubt the risks that exist for our collective futures and our Earth. The VeChain Carbon Ecological Platform brings together our unique blockchain and IoT technology infrastructure to promote the adoption of low-carbon lifestyles. VeChain encourages emission-reducing behaviors by allocating carbon credits to program participants. Imagine the owner of an electric vehicle connected to a network or Internet of Vehicles. Power consumption is uploaded automatically, along with mileage and traffic data, and stored on the VeChain Thor blockchain. A smart contract is then generated, and the carbon emission savings of the vehicle are converted to the equivalent in carbon credits, which are rewarded to the owner. The calculation process is verified by third-party authorities, such as DNVGL. Participants can collect carbon credits to redeem discounts or buy products and services from partners of the VeChain Carbon Ecological Platform. This emission reduction-based reward mechanism is great for enterprises looking to enhance their customer relationship management programs and create new channels driving business value. Corporate social responsibility is a key pillar to any business's strategy for success. With this program, we can craft a low-carbon ecosystem together. VeChain's carbon credit incentive system prompts both businesses and individuals to reduce carbon emissions. Every action is recorded on the VeChain Thor blockchain, powering a new paradigm of low-carbon environmental protection and prosperity for our current and future planet. VeChain is empowering low-carbon emission to form a healthier global carbon ecosystem.
And one thing I like about VeChain is that it's setting itself up to be a Fortune 500 company itself, doing many different things. With the VeChain Thor blockchain, the use cases are so wide and so vast that, we could get our hands into anything, which is good. We could always pivot. That's why I always say I sound like a broken record. VeChain could have took their ball and went home during this whole 19 business. But no, they pivoted. They went to, vaccination passports, digital online medical records. Like, they pivoted their business in order to fit the needs of the market at the time. And that's what I love about them. They could pivot. They could do different things with this blockchain, and they're forward thinking. That's what we need. All right, guys, we have 1,198 days to the next Bitcoin block halving. This is crazy, man. In 1,198 days, guys, I've showcased this every day since the Bitcoin block halving, and that number just keeps ticking down. I love it. Soon we're going to be like, oh, man, there's only 1,000 days left. And then we're going to be like, oh, wow, there's only 500 days to the Bitcoin block halving. And then it's going to be like, guys, there's only 200 days, only 100 days, only 50 days. The Bitcoin block halving is here. Oh, man, I love it. This cycle has been crazy. I can't wait to see where Bitcoin is going to go. Let's take a look at the markets here. It looks like Bitcoin's taking a little break. Ethereum is bouncing back up, slowly inching towards all-time highs. XRP is still holding strong even after all the delistings and the FUD. That's good to see. Cardano's still doing its thing. Let's take a look here. Uniswap is at $10 right now. I'm kicking myself in the rear end. I sold all my Uni tokens. I had a lot of Uniswap. I had a lot of liquidity being added on the Uniswap protocol. I mined it and I sold it all. I sold it all for Ethereum. I guess it's not a bad thing because, Ethereum's also going to all-time highs, but that just goes to show you, man, you got to do your own research. You have to do your research, and when you buy a coin, it's good to hodl it. Because why buy it in the first place? 1inch token is doing well. If you didn't know, they had an airdrop of 1inch tokens by providing liquidity to MoonieSwap. I think you can still do that, and I still think you can request your 1inch tokens. If you have provided any liquidity to MoonieSwap protocol, you can still get 1inch tokens, I believe. So that's definitely good to see. But other than that, guys, nothing too much going on. Aave is doing the dash. Is Aave going to $1,000, guys? That's absolutely crazy. Like, it came out in October 2020 at $50, and now it is at $250. I love crypto so much. I'm rambling now. Don't let your memes be dreams, guys. I love each and every one of you. Hodl VeChain strong, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.